But if you're like me, let's get down to business and talk about what the GAN 356X has to offer. Springs. There are 4 sets of springs. Green comes pre-installed in the cube, and as you move down the rainbow, you get weaker springs. The first thing I wanted to try was yellow, since it's the only one tighter than green. And let me tell you, I was dreading it. I absolutely then take the cube apart for whatever reason, and you would have to do it again. Sure, everyone has their own sweet spot of how tight they want their cube, but there's obviously no reason to go to the extremes, and there's only a little area that actually works. So why not just give everyone a few options within the middle that are consistent and easy to find? So there it is, 0.6, 0.8, and 1.0. These do not refer to tightness, but they refer to how much the center can move. So 0.6 is actually the tightest because the center moves the least amount. I found 0.6 and 0.8 to work the best, but you can try these out for yourself. So I found it a bit annoying that the GAN screwdriver blocked the settings, and I couldn't see a similar feeling toward the 354 than the other ones out there. Also, it's worth noting that the feel is almost identical to the GAN 354, and I loved the feel of the 354. I think a lot of people shared a similar feeling toward the 354, where the feel makes me really want to like it, but I simply performed worse on it. Like some algorithms I could do faster, but in general I was a little bit worse on it. And the GAN X performs and feels ideally how I wanted the 354 to be. And so the feeling being so similar, it's kind of like a direct upgrade. Now the cube turns fast, but not overly fast like the GAN 354 or Valk Power. Then I truly believe this is the best cube that you want to be able to customize and have. It's hard to recommend it because it's $60, but if price was not a factor and you're looking for a new cube that you want to be able to customize and have confidence in it when you buy it, because you're not totally gambling on what the feel is going to end up being, then I truly believe this is the best cube on the market. This box of special accessories, including magnets and this thing, which I will talk about soon. And there's a little screwdriver and a guide on how to use all of it. I hope you can read Chinese. Just kidding, there's English. I've done this exact joke. The best part about necessary. Now, the best part about magnets and cubes is as you're turning, adjustments within that. Now, of course, it's not this simple. The blue and clear settings actually do different things in the cube. But if you've never tried this sort of system before, then this is how you want to think about it to get started. Now there is one more thing you can change, and I have some mixed feelings about this one, but how you get to this is you have to disassemble the $5 and 11M Pro. If you want to play to its strengths, you do want it to be fast. The core magnets really help to stabilize the cube, and I make fewer mistakes on this than any other fast cube. Usually with a cube this fast and light, I have a lot of trouble controlling it, and I try to slow it down. But if you have this cube, I really recommend giving it a shot at being somewhat fast, even if that's not what you're usually used to, because in terms of balancing the cube's speed with control, I think this cube does it really well. So is the GAN 11M Pro worth $65? Well, for how long it's been that I didn't like cubes that were super fast and light, the fact that the GAN 11M Pro could change my mind on that really shows that this cube actually is different from the rest. But if you're absolutely sure you want a slower and easier to control cube, then I don't think this one is going to be any special. You can still do it, but other cubes can do it too, and they are cheaper. This cube is really great, but with that being said, the real difference it has compared to other flagship cubes, I think that really comes out once you're turning very fast and using harder finger tricks where the cube becomes harder to stabilize and the core magnets really help. But if you're at an earlier stage in cubing where you're not turning that fast yet, then I don't think this cube is really necessary at all. Something like the MGC Elite would already be great, as if you love the feel RS3M 2020 J-Perm edition. I will more formally announce